Welcome to the 12th episode of the Transient Thoughts podcast. Today, I'd like to talk about expression. Quick little side note, sorry about the length. It's been almost 2 months. Been a busy 2 months. Stressful. So, I just started taking a singing class in college, and it is now currently the only class I'm taking because I dropped the remainder because, again, I was under a lot of stress, and I have to spend some time in the music lab in order to really get these songs down. And I've found very quickly that singing is an incredibly vulnerable form of expression. And last week I also found that dance is too. I didn't really live in an expressive household, if you think about it. I was constantly reminded not to be expressive. And in fact, expression in any capacity, especially any extreme emotional expression, was met with a lot of negativity, not only at school but at home. And so I tended to shut my emotions off, and I've lived like that the majority of my life, and now, in a lot of ways, I'm a very stiff person. But the reason why I'm going into the arts is so that I can learn what kind of expressions I can do, so that I can reach in, grab those things, and just start throwing them everywhere. Acting has been fantastic for that. I get to understand why we as humans do and say what we do, and why we change the way that we do what we do, trying to get another person to do what we want them to do. Singing has been very strange for me because I think it is for a lot of people, to be honest. It's because most people aren't used to doing it. It's not something we do on a regular basis to communicate and or express ourselves. Now, if you're one who does, okay, great, fine. But if you look at the average person, singing is not a normal, regular form of expression. It's a little bit more rare, a little more uncommon, and it's easily judged because we have tons of music to listen to, and so we have a concept of what good and bad singing is. And in a way, the same thing with dancing. If you watch a video, it's highly choreographed, and there's not a lot that we can do to look like that without a lot of practice. And so we look at the things that are highly rehearsed, highly practiced, and then we judge those things. If you go and see a play that I'm in, after watching Denzel Washington do the same role or something, who knows, you're going to judge me pretty harshly. But for some reason, singing, we don't think of it that way, because like acting, we kind of just do acting on a regular basis. We are constantly trying to get what we can out of other people, and we're dealing with obstacles, and we're dealing with changing our approach to these obstacles so that we can attempt to get what we need. Singing and dancing, they're not things we do, and so we're more likely to feel judged and take it personally. And let's just look at it as that's kind of the base. That's how it starts. That's how it's going to be. But don't let it discourage you. In fact, if anything, make it a reason to overcome and be better at being expressive. Learn how to dance. Learn how to dance bad, because you're gonna start bad unless you just have amazing rhythm. But spend time learning how to dance and be expressive. Learn how to sing. You don't have to be a world-class pop star. If anything, learn how to sing not only to just express yourself for yourself, but maybe to someone you care about. Sometimes song is a great way to express yourself. But instead of letting some other well-trained artist do it, take those words and do them for yourself. Do them yourself so that the person you're singing them to connects you in the song. Sing the song to them. Dance for them. Dance for yourself. Sing for yourself. Be expressive for your own mental health and for the healthiness of society at large. Do what makes you happy. If you're at a club and you feel awkward, maybe a couple of drinks will help. I don't know. I went last week. I got way too drunk. I even had a little X for the first time in my life. But I got loose and I had fun and I stopped caring. And I think the more that I do this, not necessarily getting drunk and dancing, but just dancing in general, the more I'll learn from other people, the more people will accept me, the more things that I do that are weird that make me feel good, the more likely it is that other people will like what I'm doing and not judge me on the quality of it, but more on the expressiveness of it. Because inevitably, relationships deal with vulnerability. Trust is based on that concept of vulnerability, because if you can trust others enough, you can trust them that they will take care of you in your state of vulnerability, whether you're dancing, whether you're talking about a mental health issue, or you're singing, or if you're just having a normal conversation. Be passionate, be expressive, and enjoy life.